It's called because he brown man. That's his last name. Nah, that's not his last. Nah, that's not his last name. It doesn't matter what his name is. Why you got a black character? That's all I want to know. This guy funny, Jess.
Caught one of these air fryers, yo.
The hell are you just talking about? That don't make sense what you just said.
Sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious
told me about it.
Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Dallas Cowboys.
I don't look at that on that man leg. Who the fuck put tattoos on their legs anyway?
Camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Oh my, man, that shit look retarded.
No run back here.
You look like a damn retarded ass snake.
To the 25-yard line.
I'm about to meet this motherfucker. This thing got a white jersey. That's fucked up. 2K, yo, 2K be fucked up, yo. You got that Calvin, you got a Kaepernick nose. Why he got on a white jersey though, Jess? You see that shit?
Sony Michel, his first carry.
That didn't fix it, yo. He got a white jersey on our team. On our white team, the dude on our team got a white jersey.
It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
Oh yeah, he is all white.
Up because what they're hoping, this big
they got a white. Hold up, what the fuck? Oh, he got white. Yeah, he got white jersey.
They can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll run it here. This is James White, and able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Yo, the dude on that team got on a fucking white jersey, man. Yeah, fucking retarded. But he got the ball, matter of fact. He got the fucking ball. Rebound. You gotta get double XP like a motherfucker when you want to rebound. And you just had a assist.
Return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. He was looking for Gronk that time. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know it feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
They'll run with Elliott, and he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Second down, Prescott. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Oh, man,
we just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy, make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
First down here by Elliott. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, He looked like one of those guys.
Prescott now on second down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. Got a hand in there to break that one up.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Come on, bro. You gotta catch that.
Yeah, look behind Brown, man. He chopped the key on a. Oh yeah,
so
Brown.
It looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down.
Number 1 jersey on, yeah.
To get his hand on that one, knock it away.
Oh, that must be not on my screen either. He must be something different. I don't know. He had the ball down. He got a black screen. Drew the ball.
And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later.
Is that how you ask for it?
They can break things up. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
That's my fault.
It ain't where. It's not where is. It's can I have more, please? Where's my macaroni and cheese?
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The drive starts with a run by White, and he'll get this one up to the 26. The safety Calvin Pryor is there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That threw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now Taylor. He hits White complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot,
I hit double triangle.
He heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Drive! Gotta shoot that one, yo. Okay, look. That nigga just took 25 shots last game. Made 11.
Oh, God.
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Cheetah with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 38.
Lights out.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They're going to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same.
Let me go to
Right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Let's go, Chucky.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 48.
Prescott now from the 50. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Flushed out right. And he slides to avoid the hit. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a 2nd and short yardage to start things out.
I throw out of here too. At least catch one. Come on. Man, look, I'm always cutting. Yeah, he's going to
fall forward to the 29-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Shoot yourself, crook. Shoot yourself, son.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
India's about to get her butt whipped. Sit down and eat your food.
I made a song out of it. Oh, right there. Y'all still missing me.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The corner, Stephon Gilmore, on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Nah, I'm good, dog.
What's your problem? Eat your food.
I told this motherfucker that was good. He was still on coming.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
I don't want to hear either one of y'all mouths. Eat your food.
They have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
This motherfucker, please.
Now the try here for the point after.
Ezekiel Elliott with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
go. That one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. And job one here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I just did my cat break yesterday. So I saw these 2 balls to get to 94. Yeah, to get to 94, yeah. Oh, you think I'm...
They begin with Michelle on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Drafted some heat seekers, boy. The ball hawks.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On 2nd down, Taylor. Eluding the pressure right.
How is he wide? That's big ass rump going across the midfield. Ain't nobody see that big thing
before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Taylor on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right.
Give me that.
His throw incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to
you don't want anything.
Eat
your food.
What they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Taylor incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's White. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Excellent play. That was a hell of a play. Eat the rest of your food, India.
Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. They'll sneak it with Taylor. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This time Taylor will throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And nearly picked it off.
What?
He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Put it on the side of your plate, India, and sit down. Do not eat it.
Interception there.
Take it out your mouth.
2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I didn't even know we was fucking winning.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
New England on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Taylor. Flush to his right. He may try and run for them. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. Gets a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are back within a score. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Ah, damn, yo. Fuck, stalling, yo.
They go play action here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I don't know how much he ordered.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. Absolute mess. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
That's pretty amazing.
Get out.
He's doing amazing. That's a linebacker. Oh, that's a linebacker.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, he done fucked up. Oh, he done fucked up.
Switch and 8. Here we go, 47. 26.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He sets to fire deep. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Michel. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. New England on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. So we have come to halftime here in Dallas with the Cowboys out in front. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Everyone's got 4 down. Hey, 47.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The give is to Elliott. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
There was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Elliott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Check that guy. Single, slop. Hey, you're running out. 47. 26.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Back to work tomorrow.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. He hits Gronkowski on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
Gronk is getting on my nerves, bro.
I don't want to use a 3, Jess. It should be a 3, yeah. He's behind a 3 as a 3. Be quiet.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them.
We got all 4 miles for 3. I really want to call it.
To throw on 2nd down. Taylor. Left side, it's Dorsett. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old, reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Throw it off.
They go play action now. Taylor. Open space inside the 10. And he's in.
But he's
Touchdown, Patriots.
Bullshit.
Dante Moncrief, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
I mean, I'm still
That's
winning.
one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
I got like 10,000 for that game, though. Yeah, we go.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he's going the other way, too.
And it's intercepted.
Oh, he tried to go for the 2.
Calvin Pryor. He's at the 50.
Oh, he got walked down. Nigga.
Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off.
Come on. You got walked down.
Credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there, making the tackle, and not giving up 2 points themselves.
This is taking about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Defense.
What you about to do, Jess?
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run pass mix and everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run.
I'll be back. I'm standing on the thing. I'll be back.
And when they finally throw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
No, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. Escaping the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. Back now in Arlington. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Go sit down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on second down. Taylor.
Give me that. Oh,
His
you dropped the pick.
Incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down.
Easy lap, so.
I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted, and if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action, now Taylor. Buying time to his left. Going deep for Moncrief. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They start on the ground with Elliott. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Right back to him on first down. Got some real estate inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. Fourth quarter, holding on to a lead, fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
There we go, kill. Under.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he's brought down. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Heavy dose.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
A heavy dose of Zeke.
And now out come the Patriots. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now Taylor looking to throw on 2nd down to Michelle on the dump off. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Taylor now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. To the sideline and complete to Gronkowski. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Now White lost the football.
Oh, blast. Damn. He still hung on for that.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Taylor, and the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
3rd and long. It's Taylor. Over the middle, Dorsett. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dante Moncrief. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots are back within a score. And he'll bang that one through. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, they've kind of got a situation here. Still 3 timeouts defensively, so maybe you try to run a play.
And if you do it as safe as possible. And I think maybe even quarterback sneak. Take care of the football and make sure that clock starts to run before they call the timeout.
We'll see what they do. Well, Prescott here to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play here for the Cowboys. 61 yards. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for the Cowboys, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Oh, that's why he got Tyrod Taylor. I was wondering why this nigga was so fast running around the damn field.
Alright, let me see. Where we at? That Brown gone. Shit, let's just get something to eat, nigga. I'm sorry, gonna get some. You gonna go buy something to eat? Y'all going out? I'll turn this up. I'm about to watch the movie. What is it? Not is it Think Like a Man or some shit like that? What is it called? Jess? Think Like a Man? Alright. Is it 2? The one with Cookie, whatever her name. Just her name? Oh, what? Oh, yeah, yeah. Did you see that yet? Cook, you seen it?
To come
You
and
seen
get
it?
him while he's there.
Alright, Cook.
Ain't no one come and get him yet. What that mean? Yeah, I mean, I know it's been some hours. You mean tell me that a body's just laying there for this amount of hours? I'll complain. Like, damn.
I don't know what time they probably go ahead and do it.
So they've been sitting there for hours just looking at their dad.
I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with it. I got this grease on my back. They carry it like I'm moving them. Like he tried to move it up. It was like them in the morning. Skipping school, that's some truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning. I had me a pop by the morning. I had me some bricks by the morning. I had a sister by the morning. I got no meat on the morning. The rats keep me up on the ocean. I had a in my shoulder. You got the bitch of me. Pacific ice in my ocean. Ready for war like I'm Russian. Ladies should never look in. My diamonds, they tussling. My neck and my belly. They calling for me and they.
I was watching Trent Richardson playing the AAF too.
Yeah, he do, yep.
Yeah, I was watching them earlier. Trent Richardson and what's his name? Damn it, David Robinson? Not David Robinson.
David Robinson.
I know. I didn't mean to say that. He was a quarterback. Dion. Josh, you know who I'm talking about? He didn't excel in the NFL because he was so damn short. He played for, I want to say, the Jaguars maybe. Dion Robinson. Denard Robinson. Yeah, he played.
They're the same team?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Who did he play for? Denard played for who? He played for the Jaguars, didn't he?
They're the Giants.
Nah. It was Wildcat. Yeah, it was Wildcat. He was too short. He was fast, but just too short. Michigan. He was a quarterback in Michigan.
I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with it. I got this grease on my back. Like I'm moving them. I told him like he trying to move it up. It was like them in the morning. Skip school, that's some truancy about it. I made me some presents. I had me a week by the morning. I had me some bricks by the morning. I had a sister by the morning. I got on the meat on the morning. The rats keep me up on the ocean. I had a
Set picks, bro, my friend. Set picks. See, I'm playing with some randos. I'm shooting everything. I don't give a fuck. Them niggas awful. There you go. They niggas awful Yeah, when Nanny shoot, he won. I won for 3. They go for 2. I don't get fuck shooting everything. Somebody just quit the match. I don't get all them quit. Ah, good foul.
Another game on. Go watch that.
Man, I'm about to watch a movie.
Yeah. I couldn't just stay on all day, man. This was driving me nuts. I'm about to.
I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. I go from filling out kites to putting it in my block. Look what you scared. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I have to. I make you cut off the. Think that I made it, they can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them hating and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Ain't like my beat ain't no happy belated, I'm calling a guap. Who gave you a voice? Who told you your thoughts count? GPS straight
Oh, they got somebody in the white. They do got somebody in their team that's white, yo. That's crazy, yo. They got he in the white jersey, yo. He white too. Man, bonus already?
I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce. But she love you, don't cut your. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light.
I gave you them 2 points, bitch. Man, that's cheating bitches.
We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why you play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes. With me, boy. Your hands in your fingers. Your ears with. Get back, watch you turn to a singer. Get the fine like that Jerry Springer. All of my zip the back, they like a popo. They popo. Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Find a cable 2 wheels and they going wild down in Soho. One was black and the other was Mexican. Had a like a pollo. Younger than you with a Maybach. Younger than you with a Bentley. Finna got in the gently. Angry and first.
I know, y'all. Starving. Just making macaroni and cheese and some peas.
Oh shit! I've never looked at this dude's picture. He's missing his hand on the game too. Y'all ever look at Shaquem Griffin? What you know? I thought they would have put a hand on him.
Why? Hand on hand? Yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah. Have you looked at it? Have you seen it before? D-More, you seen it? I'm about to send it to you.
Nope.
That's crazy.
Pumpkin, come on now.
Changed my heart, but I'm smarter. I guess it changed my mind. And I take care of my in prison. Don't think it's safe inside. I got that chicken to go. A lot of these people lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No court. I want that court. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce.
Fuck that, I just throw my hand up on it.
Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. But you look too light. Why even play with your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
This motherfucker, yo. It's not. Oh, I'm gonna stop, yo.
Look at these dudes. Who's that? Nobody has 49ers. Damn it.
Oh, yeah. Like the man's a bitch.
I let my birds come out. Sounds like I see you tonight. Hey, I'm on your turf again.
I get with y'all, man.